Hey Gemini, welcome. It's Meredith. I'm here with your monthly message for December 2018. I encourage you to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus videos so you get a great snapshot of what's going on for the whole month of December. We're doing it different this month, trying to keep it fresh for you all. We are using Celestial Origin Healing Runes. This is a beautiful deck of healing runes created by a dear, dear friend of mine. They're amazing, and each image on the card does bring a particular healing energy to you, so feel free to gaze at that and soak it up, soak up the goodness. We're also using Modern Spellcasters Tarot, Enduring Virtues, Romance Angel, Oracle cards. All right, let's jump in and get started. The Celestial Origin Healing Runes are meant to be a soul energy message for you. So what you most need to know from your soul energy. So Gemini, your first card is influences. Yes. There's a lot to this card. But I feel intuitively for you this month that energetic influence is bearing down on you. And it's going to be important for you to know your own intuition, your own inner guidance, your voice. Listening to your own voice of reason, wisdom, and experience this month. And try not to come under too much influence of the opinions, thoughts, and ideas of others. What I feel when I see this card is know your mind and know your heart. And be sure to lead with your heart. Okay, next card for you. Oh, there you have it, heart-centered awareness. Yes, this is key for you. So get there, stay there, live from there, decide from there, exist from there. Yeah, keep a heart-centered awareness for your Gemini. And if influences in your environment feel like they've knocked you off center, then you know that your first course of action is to get into your heart center so that you can, again, know your own mind, know your own heart energy, and make sure that you are deciding and moving in the direction that supports the bigger picture that you have for your world. Next card. Stuff on the tarot table. Ooh, emotional navigation. All right. Gemini, you're dealing with some emotions. You may be feeling some physical symptoms of that too. The feeling I have here intuitively is that you've had very little downtime, very little quiet time in recent days, weeks, maybe even months. And it could be time for a break, take a bit of a holiday, Gemini. Emotional navigation means that you need nurturing care and attention at this time, and it would be wise for you to limit the amount of influences in your environment. Be sure that the energy that you are spending with other people is quality for you. And also be sure to connect with, socialize with a loving confidant if you have one in your life. Share your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and if you are off-center there, perhaps your dear friend, confidant is someone who can help you get back to your heart center. And then whatever, my feeling is that there are physical symptoms related to your emotional state of being right now. So, for example, if you are concerned about finances, you could be having low back issues. That's one of the places where financial challenges settle physically from our emotions around finances. So that's just an example, but consider it, and then turn to the people you know, love, and trust to discuss these things with if you feel a discussion is necessary. Just an opportunity to talk things out, talk things through so that you get heart-centered again. Okay, let's take a look at the tarot cards for you this month. Your first card is Chariot. No surprise, actually, because Gemini, I really feel like you want to be moving. You want to see progress in some arena of your life right now. And the Chariot in this deck is heading off in the direction of influences and heart-centered awareness. So my feeling is that you are attempting to follow your heart, but I feel a block here. I feel as if there is an obstacle in your path, and I'm not certain what that is right now, but I feel as though you want to move forward, but your ability to move forward isn't really before you. It's almost as if the road hasn't been built yet. And so you can't go charging down that track, but you feel the desire for it. Let's take a look at what comes next. Yeah, 9 of Wands, because, you know, you're already on one journey. You're desiring to be on another journey. You need a break, a vacation, a holiday, some time away to let your hair down. That's my feeling here. You want to be moving in that direction, but the demands of your day-to-day life are keeping you here, and you're having to endure the journey right now because you can't break away. The road hasn't been built yet. However that scenario fits for you individually, you'll have to apply that. So what I see in the 9 of Wands is that you have been laboring. You have been dedicated. You show up. You do the job. You do the work. You do it well. You get it done. It's just that right now you're feeling like you do want to hop on a plane and take off. That may have to wait a month or two. So in the interim, take some days off. Make long weekends if you can. Take a Friday and a Monday off so that you've got a 4-day weekend. And take little things, little bits of time away from whatever it is that you have been efforting, laboring, so that you get you get refreshed. That's the feeling I have here. You need refreshing. The Wheel of Fortune, so it's number 10 in the major arcana of tarot, and 10s are a cycle of completion. The Wheel of Fortune does have a bit of karmic energy to it, so its message is what goes around comes around, and the card is upright, so there are good things coming round for you. It's just that you can't quite head in that direction just yet. Things are still developing, building, expanding right now. So forward movement is available to you, not at the pace you desire it right now, so you're going to have to compromise and find a way to get a break to nurture yourself and have a little bit of time away from whatever it is you effort with, labor with, or how you are of service in the world with your career. So it'll be short breaks until you can take a longer holiday and then really get what it is you're looking for. And then the next card here is Judgment. Oh God, what a beautiful card in this deck. Whoa. Okay, the Judgment card is interesting. It's a second chance. I find it fascinating. It's next to the Wheel of Fortune. So this tells me, Gemini, there's something going on in your world that you feel may have been a lost opportunity in your past, and that opportunity is coming back around for you. One of the things, too, about the Judgment card is it's usually one of the archangels blowing a trumpet and calling people up out of their graves, you know, giving them resurrection and a second chance. And so when we see the Judgment card, we know that a second opportunity is making its way around to you. Chariot, it's in motion. You've been hoping, dreaming for it here in the 9. You may have thought that the opportunity was lost, but lo and behold, the universe is busy behind the scenes on your behalf, giving you the opportunity you seek. So when we see, you know, the archangel blowing the trumpet, we ask, what are you being called to? So we're going to pull a card to see what you're being called to. Yeah, here we go. Already. Interesting. You get the Lovers. We're going to have to pull cards for that too. So what you're being called to is the Lovers. And the Lovers is a choice card, so we're going to pull cards for whatever the choice is. However, this tells me that you're having a second chance within a relationship. Now this could be family, friend, or beloved. Any one of those. It could also be professionally. You could have a second chance at a job or a project that you wanted to be a part of before, and for some reason that didn't work out. But in the meantime, a lot of other work's been going on personally, professionally, so that you do have a second chance to resurrect something, or something in a relationship, or to have a second chance at a relationship. Now the Chariot card comes in here too and lends its influence and tells me that this reconnection, what you're being called to, is moving a bit slower than you would like. So the reminder is, again, the road hasn't been built yet. So whatever needs to happen between you and the other person is still in process. And you'd like it to go a bit faster, but this wheel turns at its own pace, Gemini, and you'll have to come into harmony with that. Now the next thing about the Judgment card is, if you're being called to something, what are you being called out of? They call it, what tomb are you being set free from? So we're going to pull a card for that. Yeah, here we go. And you get the Magician. Major Arcana cards here for you. It's a big deal. This isn't some little tiny thing going on in your life, Gemini. It's a real big deal for you. It affects how you live your life. So the Magician card is all about as above, so below. Same with the wheel here, as above, so below, but things look a little different in reverse on the wheel. But I'm getting away from the message here, so let's pay attention to this. So you're being called out of your own manifestation. So what's happening here is you've prayed for, dreamt of, desired reconnection, reconciliation within a relationship, and here it is. You manifested this. Now that it's here, this reconciliation is happening, you're wishing it would move a whole lot quicker because you're tired of being in the Nine of Wands situation where you feel like you've been laboring, efforting, and now you really do want to celebrate some time with your family, friend, or partner. But as I said, the road hasn't been built yet. So whatever bridge got burned in your past is still under construction at this time, and you have to come into harmony with that. So now, but you can do that, Gemini. It's already happening. You see evidence of it, and you're relieved. It's just that you have a lot of excited anticipation, and you kind of want to get on with it. It's like all this time that we were apart, or I was separate from the thing I desired, or the person I desired, the job I desired. Now that I'm back in it, I just want it. I just want to get into it. And, you know, there are other parties involved, and you have to come into harmony with their free will and their process. That's the message there. Now, because you pulled the Lovers, or we pulled the Lovers card for you as to what you were being called to, and the Lovers is a choice, we need to pull two cards about the choice, the decision that's being made. So the first card would be, oh, here we go. Cards on the floor. The first card would be the most likely course of action. And then the card after that is, my gosh, I got cards everywhere. Most likely course of action, here we go, is the Justice card. So for some of you, there are legal matters, financial matters, there's getting married, getting divorced, settlements, I hear that too. The most likely course of action is that there are some, there are things in process of, it could be a legal matter, it could be a financial matter, it could be settling up old business is what I hear. Before you feel the freedom that you seek here on the Chariot in the relationship. And then the next card is your heart's desire in the matter. Here we go. You get the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. Like, that's it. After all this time that we were apart, now that we're reconciled and you've got to settle out your business, or I got to settle out mine, or one of you has to get divorced, or you wish you could get married right now. You both have this in common. And this is the heart's desire. So this is living happily together. It's generational happiness. It's happiness between partners, in families, good friendships, good career, all of it. So Gemini, it's all headed in the right direction. You just got to have, you got to make space to allow it to unfold and try not to rush things. All right, let's move on to your romance angel cards. Worth waiting for. How perfect is that? You can't rush it. You just can't force it or push it. You're going to get what you want, just not the way you wanted it. It's okay. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And you can apply that to anything, in your career life, in your creative project, in your friendship, okay? But this is worth waiting for. So experience the journey and enjoy it. Next card. Yeah, true love, because this is your true love. It is the person, the place, or the thing that you are in love with. This is the romance of a lifetime. So you wouldn't want to rush that. You want to savor and enjoy every last bit of it. And then romantic feelings. Yeah, this is why you're in your chariot, Gemini, because you're grooving on it. You want it. That's worth rushing for sometimes. But you're being asked to slow your roll a bit and have, you know, be in a space of allowing. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Yes, they are. And they'll be even more enjoyable if you don't try to quicken the pace. Okay, last card, Gemini, is coming to us from the Soul Lessons and Soul Purpose deck. And let's see what your little message of the month is. What does Gemini most need to know? Huh, fantastic. I got two cards for you, and they so fit the reading. First and foremost, be patient, be allowing, Gemini. Allow things to unfold naturally. Don't push it. Next one, tune out distractions. Yeah, that's the influence card. This is supporting that card. Try to tune out the distraction of the influences of other people's thoughts, feelings, and opinions. While they can be valuable to consider, it's your heart-centered awareness that's driving this chariot. So, weigh your options wisely, Justice card. Okay, that's it, Gemini. That's your message for December 2018. Again, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus videos because they'll give you a great snapshot of the energy atmosphere you're navigating this month. Please like, share, subscribe here on YouTube. I really appreciate it and helps circulate the videos. If you'd like to book a private reading, description box. You know the drill, folks. Happy December, everyone. Bye for now.